Although rewatching a show about a cartoon sponge and his crusty sea friends may seem counterproductive, it was actually a necessary reminder of who I was, am, and want to be as a person. I think growing up with this show from a young age subconsciously allowed me to define what I think are necessary traits in being a good human, working towards the betterment of society. Thus, this video will outline the main qualities of SpongeBob that I admire and want to work towards. SpongeBob's unrelenting optimism and kindness is his most endearing yet frustrating trait. He always makes the best out of every situation despite the poor circumstances thrown his way and puts others before his needs. His neighbors are always annoyed at his constant happiness, yet when he's not around, even they notice that a certain energy is missing.
That ain't SpongeBob! SpongeBob is square!
I'm ready.
SpongeBob's notorious,
I'm ready!
and he's always up for the challenge that the next day brings. In the episode Best Day Ever, he's super motivated and pumped to go to his perfect job and have fun with his friends. Everything seems to go wrong though, but he ends up helping his friends. He helped fix Sandy's leak, let Patrick play with his new net, and fixed Squidward's clarinet. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to enjoy any of the items on his to-do list, but his kindness paid back, since his friends helped him sing Best Day Ever.
It's the best day ever!
How long do we have to keep this up?
Just till his little heart gives out, Squidward. Just till his little heart gives out.
In the SpongeBob movie, his optimism also enables him to get all the way to Shell City to retrieve King Neptune's crown. Personally, my favorite part is when SpongeBob and Patrick's optimism gets them through the ravine of monsters.
Yeah, go, Pat! Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go, SpongeBob.
Even in the SpongeBob musical, SpongeBob is dismayed that Mr. Krabs doesn't think he's manager material and sings Just a Simple Sponge.
How can I stop the end of the world? Am I just a simple sponge?
He's not just a simple sponge though, and he's positively determined to save Bikini Bottom.
I'm not a simple sponge!
While the circumstances of your situation are out of your control, SpongeBob teaches that how you approach and view it is entirely within your power. There's no happiness without sadness, and SpongeBob is never afraid to be emotional. While he is very optimistic, he also has a soft heart and isn't afraid to cry. Crying is healthy, and while I'm still working on that, emotions shouldn't be repressed because it'll build up over time into something nastier. In A Day Without Tears, Squidward dares SpongeBob to not cry and in a way repress his emotions. Eventually, in the end, SpongeBob's tears flood Bikini Bottom. The things that Squidward uses to try to get SpongeBob to cry is also very interesting to me. SpongeBob appreciates small everyday things so much that he can cry over a beautiful sunset, a song played on the clarinet, or a bedtime story. In Patty Hype, SpongeBob is even too enamored by the sound of squeaky pickles to help Mr. Krabs battle a horde of angry customers. Emotions are what make us human, and being able to enjoy the little things make life a little bit lighter. SpongeBob has so much love for everyone in Bikini Bottom, especially his family and friends. In the episode Can You Spare a Dime?, Squidward quits his job at the Krusty Krab and ends up homeless, resorting to eating his own paintings. SpongeBob lets Squidward stay at his house, pampering him with food and massages. Even when Squidward is openly taking advantage of SpongeBob's kindness, SpongeBob remains loyal.
Squidward is not a freeloader, and he would never take advantage of me.
3 weeks later.
He's just having a hard time getting his confidence back.
Many months later.
I'm sure he's close to a breakthrough.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
I know he still isn't looking for work. Don't rub it in.
While he does lose his temper, he eventually helps Squidward get his job back. During the Fry Cook games, while Patrick and SpongeBob are forced to compete with each other, friendship prevails in the end, and they both hug it out.
You do care. Let's promise never to fight again, buddy.
In the episode Band Geeks, he also helps Squidward out by putting on the best concert in the history of concerts. Regarding Gary, when he runs away in Have You Seen This Snail?, a heartbroken SpongeBob tears the city with advertisements trying to find his precious snail.
Gary, I'm sorry I neglected you. Oh, I never expected you to run away and leave me feeling this empty.
In the new SpongeBob movie, he also races to find a kidnapped Gary.
Gary's been snail-napped.
Your friends and family are who stick by you no matter what, and SpongeBob teaches that you should also act as the root to grab onto. SpongeBob has an incredible dedication to quality, both when creating Krabby Patties and giving his friends gifts. In the episode Valentine's Day, SpongeBob gives Patrick the biggest, bestest Valentine's present, a chocolate hot air balloon. He plans everything and even collaborates with Sandy. In What Painters, SpongeBob and Patrick both work extremely hard to try to make sure the paint doesn't reach Mr. Krabs' knickknacks, using nose hair to be extra precise. In terms of his job, he is so careful about how he crafts the Krabby Patty, and he handles customer service so well. In Pickles, he immaculately crafts Bubble Bass's Krabby Patty.
Let me guess, Tiny. A small salad?
I'll take a double triple bossy deluxe on a raft, 4x4 animal style, extra shingles with a shimmy and a squeeze, light axle grease, make it cry, burn it and let it swim.
We serve food here, sir.
I got it already, Squidward. Bubble bath.
And when Bubble Bass accuses him of forgetting the pickles, he finds it under his tongue. When delivering the Krusty Krab pizza, he also makes sure the customer is his first priority, even when he gets tired or hungry.
Will you let go of that stupid pizza already?
I can't. It's for the customer.
Who cares about the customer?
I do.
Well, I don't.
Squidward.
I recommend you go watch Nerdstalgic's video about why the Krusty Krab pizza episode is the perfect SpongeBob episode. It's not really related to how SpongeBob inspires me, but I found that video extremely insightful about the foundation of SpongeBob's comedic format. Anyways, SpongeBob teaches that if possible, we should always strive for the highest quality and go the extra mile. There are so many examples of SpongeBob just being comfortable with himself. Sometimes he gets swayed by society's opinions of him, but eventually he just unapologetically embraces his own bubbly self. In the episode Something Smells, SpongeBob makes a sundae that gives him bad breath, repelling anyone he talks to. Thinking that it was his ugly face that repelled people, SpongeBob and Patrick decided to stay positive and confident about being ugly and screamed,
I'm ugly and I'm proud. I am ugly and I'm proud. I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Is
Is that what he calls it?
He's not a perfect being, though. He procrastinates.
The break time!
And he can be a little bit of a pushover.
Don't let that guy sit on you. Assertiveness lesson number 1. Tell him to get off.
Excuse me, sir. You're sitting on my body, which is also my face.
And he can also be paranoid about going outside.
I know of a place where you never get harmed. A magical place with magical charms. Indoors, indoors, indoors.
Yet, he is able to move through his relatable imperfections by helping others and staying whimsically curious. When he tried to join the Jelly Spotters by pleasing Kevin the sea cucumber, he ended up becoming club president after saving everyone else, despite how much Kevin despised SpongeBob. In Ripped Pants, SpongeBob takes the joke too far.
Come closer. I need.
What do you need?
A tailor. Because I rip our pants!
But, inevitably, through his friendship and the power of music, he sings a ballad that connects the citizens of Bikini Bottom.
Now I learned a lesson I won't soon forget. So listen and you won't regret. Be true to yourself, don't miss your chance. And you won't end up like the fool who ripped his pants.
In the SpongeBob movie, he loves Goofy Goober, but is shamed since it's not what a man would do. But this love for Goofy Goober helps him defeat Plankton's chum bucket helmets and save the day.
Yeah, I'm a kid, and I'm also a goofball, and a wingnut, and a knucklehead McSpagatron!
What's going on here?
But most of all, I'm...
Hey, settle down.
I'm...
Take it easy.
I'm-
What the scallop?
I'm a Goofy Goober!
By embracing himself and maintaining his childlike wonder, SpongeBob teaches that yourself is the best you. SpongeBob was such an influential part of my childhood. Revisiting these messages reminded me why I love SpongeBob and how it inspired me. Undoubtedly, this show has also sparked the imaginations of many other children around the world. Thank you to all the wonderful voice actors of SpongeBob, everyone in the creative team, Steven Hillenberg, and thank you for watching this video.